Commando!
So, okay, we have the three products. We have the 2 yuan, 5 yuan, and the 10 yuan. Now we worked out that, like, the 2 yuan boxes, definitely it's about the UR cards. If you have, if you get to 4 UR cards, the 5th card will be either another UR card or the CR card. That is fact. We know that now. For the 5 yuan, the evidence pretty much is showing, and the math is showing, that it is all about the SSR cards, and that if you get five SSR cards, you'll get the XR. But if you find 6 SSR cards, you won't. I really don't want to try this again for the 5 yuan to reconfirm this, because, as I said, like, before I started doing videos of this, I had already done over 10 boxes, and I don't want to be spending another, like, 500 to 1,000 RMB just to repeat the experiment and find the same results. I don't want tons of duplicate cards just to prove, like, what I found. And I'm only really missing 2 XR cards, so I'm not really buying any more of the 5 yuan box sets, because it's just a waste of money for me until they bring out the fourth box. Then I'll buy some more 5 RMB, but there's no reason for me to buy any more of that. So we have this done and this done. The next logical step is to start working on the 10 yuan and try and work out how do we get the SC cards. Now, I've been hearing, like, rumors, like, from people that, like, every 42 boxes there's only 1 SC card. I don't know if that's true or not, but, like, again, it's going to be kind of mathematic. So I'm going to start working on these, but this is a long-term project, because 1 box is like 180 RMB, and if that rumor is to be true, then this might take several months until I find myself an SC card. But we'll see how it goes. I really don't like the boxes. All the other 10 yuan boxes have a better design. You can't reclose the lids on the 6th box. The other ones, you can flip this open and then put it back. So it's a bad design. The only way to get into this is actually to break it like a shell, like stick it like this, and here, and then. So it's not a very good design. It's unlike the other boxes. You can do in like 5s. But with the 10 yuan, you will have 3 stacks of 5, and you will have 3 packs spare, because you get only 18 packs in a box in the Chinese box set. I believe you only get 10 packs in the international box. Okay, let's start our first 5. And these packs are very different to the other packs. I think, like, I read somewhere that some Americans call these wax packs, because they feel kind of waxy and thicker. Okay, got an SSR. Awkward to open. SSR. And how the Chinese do it is that they do it like this. They fan it open until they find the actual special card. Obviously this is a UR. Well, that's how they like to do it anyway. So let's do it the Chinese way. Okay, we've got a SSR. We can tell it's SSR because if it was an SC, there would be a hologram here. Okay, SSR. Another SSR. Our first 5 packs we've opened. We have no trash packs. Obviously, you don't tend to get trash packs. I don't think you don't get trash packs in 10 yuan. The minimum card you'll get is an SSR. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 SSR. So really, actually, like in the 10 yuan, the SSR is the trash pack. And we have our UR card. And these are the replacements for the HR card. And these are the PTR cards. But there are 2 problems with these cards. I think it was a big mistake changing from holographic cards to these. These are way less premier compared to the holographic cards. I guess they might have changed this to reduce the cost for them to make the product. But these are really naff, but they have a real bad problem because if you sometimes get the corner, the whole card peels off very easily. Some of the cards really are prone for this, some aren't, it really depends. The other problem is that the card, you can see it, any kind of moisture on these cards start bending. It's mainly these cards, these PTR cards. A lot of Chinese collectors will have pictures of these cards that really bend. That's one of the really bad things about these cards. Okay, it's now our next 5 we're going to work on. Okay, we've got our first SGR, and it's kind of hard to tell. I like the new design that it goes back to the large pictures, because the last 2 SGRs they shrink the design, but they got rid of the logo at the top. And how you can tell it's an SGR, you have to really kind of focus. But I'll get it on the camera. But it's a really small serial number right there, and that's how you can tell it's a SGR card. But it doesn't have a hologram either, so okay, we've got another UR. Another UR. Okay, our first LSR, and this one's actually quite hard to get. Actually, the Spike Dragon Fruit card. Opened. Okay, we've got another LSR. That's quite a common one. Okay, we're over halfway through now, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 SSRs. We have 1, 2, 3 URs. We have 2 LSRs, and we have our 1 SGR. Okay, our next 5. Okay, another UR. Actually, all of the URs I quite like this one the most. I like this one the most of all the URs. SSR. Another SSR. SSR. And LSR. That's quite a common one as well. Okay, I have 3 packs left. Okay, our LSR, our UR, strange, SSR, Okay, so before I do the final count, I was talking earlier about these PTR cards. This one had already a bit of its protective layering off, and my problem is if you're a collector, a serious collector, that would, if you try to send it into a grading company, that they wouldn't. This would be a defaulted card, because it's damaged. Even if you try and push it back, it's like been ruined, and the whole thing comes off. You see. Right, let's do a final count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 SSRs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 URs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 LSRs. And we have 1 SGR.
As it should always be. The foundlings are the future. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.